pom-pom to this beanie hat. I bought these pre-made pom-poms online, and they come with this stretchy loop here that you have to find inside. You see right here, this is the part that will go around your button once you sew on your button inside your hat. But it's kind of hard to find the stretchy elastic loop. Once you get it, here you go. Here it is. And then these are the buttons I use. I got these also online, and I'm using thread to put these on. Now some you may find that have larger holes there. You can use yarn. But I found these and they were pretty inexpensive, so I'm going to I'll find that loop later now that I stretched it a little bit. So what you do is you turn your hat inside out. I'm gonna put my button here where I cinched the top of the beanie closed. I will trim these off later. Do you see the hole there? Just very slight. So you want to kind of put this right under there. Oh, poke yourself. So, and I'm going to start under here. Looks like that. And then find the hole. And then I put several knots in the thread to make it stay. And I'm going to get down the other hole. I'm going to try to keep this centered, the button centered where I cinched it closed, if you can see that. I'll try to keep it just on there. You're not going to be able to see the thread here once I get it on. Sometimes it tangles real easy. Sometimes it knots itself like that. So just do the best you can. Pulling this closed. And if it's easier, you can trim these away. Just work on your button. Little rascal keeps getting tangled. If you get too long of thread, sometimes that happens. You can just pull it up here at the top. I made, oh yeah. See if I can untangle that real quick. If not, we will start over. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Make it easier for me to trim these little loops. Extra pieces off. I'm gonna try not to bump you guys. The camera's right above, and I keep bumping it. I'll try not to do that. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm trying to add a button and a pom-pom to this beanie hat to finish it off. I'm trying to keep it centered where I cinched it off. So that's the mission here. Keeping it over top of that hole. And try to hit my mark of these holes every time with my granny eyes. Definitely not a sewer. I know enough to just get by here. Seamstress, I guess it's called. Okay. Just make it enough for those, sew it enough to make it tight around there. And I'm going to do a few around the button. Kind of strengthen that thread underneath. There you go, and do some knots under there so you know it's going to stay nice and tight for you and not come loose. And it's pretty strong. See what it looks like under here. This is the other side where I'm going to pull the pom-pom through on the outside. So the pom-pom has a loop. These are pre-made, I bought them over at the store with a big A on it. Has a loop on it, and you pull the loop through so it sits like that. Oh, good morning. Sorry I missed you. Good morning, Charlotte. Yes, thank you. I am. I'm off this morning, or tonight. I've had a big stretch of days, so I may sound really tired. How are you doing? How's everything? Welcome in, you guys. I'm just putting a pom-pom on the top of this beanie hat. Some of this I will tuck in. I'll cut it, but I'll tuck it in later. Let's see. So use a small hook if you can. Go up through underneath that button. Try to go through, if you can, the cinched area, or as close to, with your hook. Grab your loop and pull it through, and then wrap it around your button that way. See that? But I'm going to go the other way. Just like this. So you pull it through. And then you just wrap it around. Like that. And these you can tuck in, you can hide, you can cut off. So all you'll see is your button there. And then you can take off your pom-pom if you don't want it on there. And fluff it out a little bit. Some of the pom-poms come in a bag and they get smushed. So just fluff it up a little. And there you have it. Your pom-pom on top of your beanie. And some people do 2 pom-poms on either side here. And that's cute. I thought about doing white. I thought, well, there's a little gray in there. That might look cute. And I contemplated you can make a homemade pom-pom with the colors that you've used in your beanie. I have done that. This is what it looks like, the finished product. I think it's pretty cute. If I can get my pom-pom a little fluffier, not so smushed. But that's just a quick little how I do it. I'll have to show you the other ones I have. I'm making this one, this color, these colors here, the red and the gray, and I'll put this one on top of that. This is real soft, the velvety yarn that I really like for baby blankets and regular baby, for adults too, like throws. That pretty colors. If you have a favorite team, NFL team or college team, you can use those colors. And then I'll show you the other ones I made. Here's this little guy. Made this at Christmas. This is just for a little baby. And I made the homemade pom-pom to match the colors. A little bit different design than this one. This one's a very beginner-friendly, very fun pattern and a quick hat to make. This has a different brim on it than this. But here's the pom-pom on the top, and then I made the similar color here, the Easter variegated color, but I made purple instead of the pink, and there's different pom-poms there. There's the button inside. You could take off the pom-pom if you want. There's that one. And then the other red, gray, and white one I was doing online. You guys watched. I just put a pom-pom on it too. Yeah, so that's it. And I want to come on here real quick to show you how I did the pom-pom. And I will come back. I'm going to finish, or well, finish, I don't know about finish, but I'll be working on this waffle blanket that I've had for quite some time that I really need to get it finished. But at least I'll work on it some. And I'll come back on live to work on that. So I will get some coffee and maybe some toast or something, and then come back on here in just a little bit. I will see you all real soon. Thanks for joining.